A very good morning to all of you children. Last class we did exercise on 3-letter words and we learned 3-letter words also, right? So today's class we will be learning about 4-letter words. So what do we say in Hindi? How do we say 4-letter words? That is चार अक्षरों वाले शब्द. We are going to learn today चार अक्षरों वाले शब्द. That means words with 4 letters. We learned 3 letters, we learned words with 2 letters also, right? From the beginning of this chapter, we learned 2 letters first and then we learned 3-letter words, right? Now today we are going to add one more letter along with the 3-letter and we are going to make it as a 4-letter words. Let's see here, you all can look here carefully. First we are going to learn what this is. It's a picture of a body part it's showing, right, mainly on the neck part. So what do we say here? See, we have 4 letters here. What is this? This is a letter from the consonant, that is, how do we pronounce this? G, right? G plus R plus D plus N, okay? G plus R plus D plus N. Together, how do we pronounce? Joining all these 4 letters, how do we pronounce it? Gardan. Shall we say again? G plus R plus D plus N is equal to Gardan. Gardan means neck. Next, can we see? It's a picture of park, right? So how do we say in Hindi? Let's see the letters joined together to call it in Hindi. U plus P plus V plus N. So together when we join this word, how do we call it as? Upvan, and that is known as park in English. Next is K plus S plus R plus T. So joining together, how do we pronounce it? Kasrat. How do we call it? Kasrat. Kasrat in English, how do we say? Exercise. So these are all 4-letter words. Now here padhiye or samajhiye, that means again padhiye means read or and samajhiye, understand, okay? In Hindi, to understand, what do we say? Samajhiye. Let's see the other 4-letter words. Kasrat, we already learned. Kasrat means what? Exercise, okay? Next one is natkhat. How do we pronounce it? Natkhat. So what do we say natkhat in English? Naughty. So same way in Hindi, how do we say natkhat? Next is gardan. We learned, right? Gardan means neck. Gardan. Next is bartan. How do we pronounce? Bartan. That means what? Vessel. So in Hindi, what do we call vessel? Bartan. Kathal. How do we call it? Kathal. Kathal means jackfruit. Kathal. Adrak. What is this? Adrak. What is that adrak? In English we call it as ginger. In Hindi we say adrak. This is, we learned here, Upvan. Upvan we all know park, right? Upvan. Bargad. Bargad means what? Banyan tree, you might have seen, right? Banyan tree, in Hindi we call it as bargad. Bargad ka ped we say. Ped means tree in Hindi. So bargad. Sharbat. Just repeat with me, sharbat. Sharbat means it's a sweet juice, okay? It's a drink. Circus. This is circus. Circus means circus. In English also we call it in the same way. So shall we repeat these words together? Together we will do it. Kasrat, gardan, kathal, upvan, sharbat, natkhat, bartan, adrak, bargad, circus. It's easy, right? Fine. So next let's see what is it. Aaiye vakya padhe. So let's read the sentences. So vakya means sentences. Aaiye means let's together. Padhe means read. Okay. So let me read the first sentence. It's a 4-letter word here. First they have used achraj mat kar. Achraj mat kar. Achraj here means surprise. mat, not to do, kar means do, okay, mat means not. So achraj mat kar, don't get surprised, okay. Achraj means what? Surprised, okay. Now let's see how we will read it together. Achraj mat kar, yes, achraj mat kar. Again I am telling you children, you have to read each of the words very carefully, okay. Read it at least 5 times, you practice it, then it will be easy, otherwise you will get confused. So next one is what? Nat khat jhatpat chal. Repeat with me, nat khat jhatpat chal. Okay, it's talking about, here nat khat means naughty, jhatpat quickly, chal to walk, okay. Nat khat jhatpat chal, okay. Now next let's see, bargat par chad. Shall we repeat again? Bargat par chad. Yes, bargat par chad, that means to climb on banyan tree. I told you bargat means banyan tree, chad to climb, okay. Bargat par chad. Next is ajgar mat pakad. Ajgar mat pakad. Can you repeat with me? Ajgar mat pakad. Ajgar means python, mat not, pakad catch, okay. Don't catch python. Ajgar mat pakad. Pakad means catch. Here again let's see the next sentence, bartan idhar rakh. Bartan idhar rakh. Bartan means what? We saw earlier also, it means vessel. Idhar here, rakh keep. So keep the vessel here. Bartan idhar rakh, okay. Achkan pehen. Achkan pehen. Achkan means, starting chapter itself we have learned achkan means what? Long coat. So long coat, this means pehen, to wear. So achkan pehen, to wear long coat, okay. So I hope you understood this, and let's see the next last word meaning of these words which is given here. Let's see, first one we all learned, kasrat, exercise. Kasrat is exercise. Gardan, neck. Upwan, park. Adrak, ginger. Achraj, surprised, and natkhat, naughty. So do learn the word meanings also, as well as the word pronunciation. Do pronounce it 5 times as I have told you already. Do keep learning each day whatever has been taught to you, then it will be easy for you. Okay children, so that's all for today's class. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.